have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we remake The Crow, the cult classic movie that's irrevocably tied to the tragic passing of Brandon Lee. Yeah, that one. Let's remake that one. Is that really necessary?
Producer guy's asking.
Yes. Oh my God, well that means we have to do it. That is what that word means, yeah. All right, so tell me about this thing. Our hands are tied, we gotta. We're gonna meet this girl Shelly, right? And she's being chased by some bad guys. That's the worst kind of guys. Why are they after her? Because her friend sent her an incriminating video of this crime boss Vincent they both know. Okay, but before they can get her, she smartly gets herself arrested for drug possession. Brilliant move.
Smartly.
Does she tell the cops she's being chased? Nope. Brilliant move. So she gets into this co-ed prison rehab style place where she meets the main character, Eric, who absolutely sucks, and they seem to kind of like each other. But then the bad guys show up, so he shows her how to escape this place. He just knows how to leave? He does, yes. So then they just hang out and fall in love. Like in another city or something? No, just at an apartment in town she stays at sometimes. Aren't they actively being pursued by people trying to murder her? Yes, so they have a nice weekend together, going to parties, hanging out, doing drugs. Okay. But then somehow the bad guys find them. Yeah, that makes sense. And they freaking kill them. Fatally? Kind of. Eric gets sent to this weird purgatory, and Shelly gets sent and kill them. Okay. But then somehow the bad guys find them. Yeah, that makes sense. And they freaking kill them. Fatally? Kind of. Eric gets sent to this weird purgatory, and Shelly gets sent to hell. Sending Shelly to helly is tight. Okay. So Eric finds out that their love was so powerful, deep, and pure that it transcended the traditional rules of death. Oh, wow. That was some weekend they spent together. The best weekend. So he'll get sent back to Earth as the Crow, and if he manages to kill the people responsible for the injustice of killing them, Shelly will come back to life. Wow, so what are we, like 15 minutes into the movie? We're like 45, 50? Oh my God, what? Well, we gotta spend a ton of time on the relationship stuff. Well, if that's how long we need to convince people that these two are in love. Oh, that's kind of a lot of pressure. I didn't say it was gonna be convincing. Okay, so anyway, it's Crow time now. He's the Crow. Oh yeah, you know
Hold on.
Well, sort of. What? Well, he has the power to heal himself, but if he doubts their love, he'll lose the power. And so he's hesitating a bit, you know? He's not sure about this whole thing. If he's hesitating, isn't that doubt? Hey, shut up. So then he kills a couple of bad guys and gets some clues about where the big bad guy is. What kind of clues are we talking? Well, he finds one of their cell phones and gets some info, and later he finds one of their cell phones and gets some info. Should we mix that up a bit? No, just cell phone clues. Oh, all right. And eventually he sees that video, and it's a video of Shelly killing someone while being mind controlled by Vincent. Oh, he has powers? Yeah, he made a deal with the devil so that when he gives innocent souls to the devil, he gets to live. And then also, he can do mind control, and he can turn people's eyes wide, and he frowns. He's kind of frowning, great antagonist. And so now that Eric saw that video of Shelly killing someone, he's not so sure he loves her anymore. Didn't he just kill multiple people? He's just not sure anymore. And since that was the condition of his powers, he dies and goes back to purgatory. Oh, it's gonna be tough to get back to the world of the living if he messed up the one requirement for being there. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, he tells the freaking guy living in purgatory that he'll give up his soul for hers. Oh, so he's 100% sure about the love now? Oh yeah, sure as can be. What's changed since the last scene? Well, we're in a different scene now. That's a good point, though. He gets sent back to Earth and he's gonna become the Crow. I thought he was already the Crow. Yeah, but like for real this time. And there's like 20 minutes left in the movie, so it's gonna be good. Oh, gotcha. So he goes to this opera house where Vincent is and absolutely slaughters a bunch of bodyguards, just kills them real good. He's supposed to be killing the people that killed him and his girlfriend, right? Are these people involved in that? Doesn't matter, they're dead. Kinda matters. Nope, fair enough. And he chops a couple heads off and goes on the opera house stage and throws the heads into the audience and everybody screams. Was that an audience full of bad guys? Well, no, it's an audience. So he just fully traumatized a room full of mostly innocent people. He does, so that's pretty cool, I guess. So then he finally gets to Vincent and manages to bring him down to purgatory and send him to hell and save Shelly. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. Yeah, and so now that she's saved, she wakes up at the moment they both died, but she's alive and Eric is dead.
That's right.
Back to the moment they died? Does that mean that none of it happened? Unclear. Bringing her back to that point kind of makes it seem like none of that stuff happened and the bad guys are still out there looking for her. There's just no way to know what I meant by this. Oh, okay, then. So what do you think? Hey, it's for her. There's just no way to know what I meant by this. Well, okay then. So what do you think? Hey, it sounds like a remake nobody wanted or asked for, but you said we gotta do it, so I don't see how this could go wrong.
Oh, very, very wrong. Very wrong. Yeah, no, it didn't work out. And I'm not going to watch it. If it's on streaming, eventually, yes. But I'm good. This was a Lionsgate movie, wasn't it? Is that 2 like bombs for them? Borderlands and this? I gotta check. So apparently, yes, this was Lionsgate. They also did Borderlands. They also did Boy Kills World, which was also with the Skarsgård fella. They're not having a good year. And actually, as far as movies that they've done this year so far, I was just kind of checking out. And I'll be honest, a lot of these I haven't seen. But let's see, Sunrise. I knew about that one, but I haven't watched it. Miller's Girl. That's one with Jenna Ortega and Martin Freeman. Didn't hear much about that. Metascore critic was like 41, so whatever. Imaginary, that didn't do well. That was a horror one, did not do well. Ordinary Angels, I heard a lot of buzz around that, but I haven't watched it. Same with Arthur the King. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, didn't hear much about that. Boy Kills World came out, I guess forgettable. The Strangers, I heard that wasn't very good. And then you got The Crow and Borderlands. It's like, this isn't a great year for them so far. Saw might be good. That's the 11th one. That I don't know. Is that even happening still? Oh, that's coming out next year? Never mind. There's not much else this year. They got some stuff next year. John Wick Chapter 5. Is that really happening? Now You See Me 3. Okay, those are like 2025. So as far as this year, 2024, this has not been the best year for them. This is a pretty much a snooze fest as far as things they've had to have come out. Have you checked out Boy Kills World though? Like I kind of want to see that. I didn't really want to see it in theaters necessarily, but it looked like it was kind of a cool movie. And Skarsgård doesn't talk in this one, so he's not a talky character in this. And it has a dude who does Bob's Burgers voice. I can never remember his name, but he's in it, and so he's I feel like that's kind of cool. I like his voice. But yeah, let me know if you watched that, what you thought of it. As always, though, thanks for watching. This was a good pitch meeting. The whole piece on there's just no way to know what I meant by this. Like that was hilarious, very funny. This was a really good pitch meeting considering I haven't seen the movie, and based on some comments of people on this video, on the actual video, which again, check it out, link down below. A lot of people haven't seen this movie. A lot of people haven't seen this movie. Somebody even said like more people have watched the pitch meeting than actually watched the movie, and I could believe it. This was not a movie that needed to be made. I have not actually watched the totality of the original though. I know a lot about it though, like Brandon Lee, all that kind of stuff, what happened to him, all the things around it I know about, and I've seen a number of clips, but I've never actually sat and watched the movie in its entirety. So I need to do that still, but I know about the story. I know about Eric Draven, all that kind of stuff. The fact that they made this based on those characters, I thought was a mistake. I was like, if you're going to do a Crow now, do it off of like some other character or something. Feed into the comics and see what else you can take from it, and don't do the Eric Draven piece again. They've done other sequels for The Crow. Apparently they're not good, that were different characters. It wasn't Eric Draven. So why not take that approach, but try to do something better? I also hate when movies do this whole thing a lot where, hey, these people are in love, but they only spent like a few days together and we're supposed to believe they have this crazy connection that's worth fighting for to this degree. It's just so unlikely and not realistic for me. If it was like a long time, or maybe you show a passing of time throughout the movie or in the first 30 minutes, but you kind of give us that time frame. Let us know they spent more time than just a weekend together, and also allow us to like the characters. Like there's so many things I heard about this movie that I was like, I don't know if I could waste the time. So at least with paying to go see it. So we'll see it on streaming with whatever it shows up on. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you had a good time laughing with me on this pitch meeting reaction. If you did, let me know by liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Also, let me know in the comments, what did you think of the pitch meeting? And if you have seen the movie, is it worth watching? Is it worth waiting for streaming? Is it worth skipping? Let me know. I'm always interested. As always, thanks so much for watching. Check out the description for more information surrounding the equipment that I use if you're interested in creating content or anything like that. And if you want some ideas, let me know. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.